November 27, 2017 at 4:49 p.m., some 10,000 Somalis from lower and middle regions of southern Somalia have been displaced this month, the Anadolu Agency reported. The mass displacement has occurred as a result of fierce fighting between the AlShabaab armed group and government forces. We're seeing a spike in families fleeing fighting that are arriving in overcrowded camps in Mogadishu. The camps are already overfilled with drought-stricken people barely surviving in flimsy shelters, Norwegian Refugee Council Country Director in Somalia Victor Moses said in a statement. The double shock to people fleeing both conflict and drought means that they have to endure multiple crises at once, and this can push them over the brink, Moses added. The statement added that 1 million people have been displaced by conflict since January. AlShabaab launched an offensive against a military base located in Barawe, Lower Shabelle region last week. 3 fighters were killed and several others were wounded during the clash. Last week, more than 100 AlShabaab fighters were killed in a United States airstrike which targeted a military camp. Somalia's government confirmed that it requested the U.S. strikes, whilst the AlShabaab group denied that its forces were killed, raising suspicion that civilians had been targeted instead. Earlier this month, the African Union mission in Somalia AMISOM announced that 1,000 of its troops are to be withdrawn by the end of the year. Amid an increasing uptick in conflict with AlShabaab, it is unclear why AMISOM has made the decision to rescind its footprint in Somalia. Last month, a suicide truck bomber killed some 300 Somalis in the capital Mogadishu, displaying the threat of violence and a lack of security in the country. AlShabaab pledged allegiance to Al-Qaeda in 2012, and regularly conduct improvised explosive attacks in densely populated areas, including Mogadishu. The group seeks to dislodge the Somalia government, and rule over the country with a strict version of Islamic law. Read more: Aftermath of Somalia's 911 counterterrorism quandary.